What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are going to be doing the Angels 10-year CPU rebuild sim, whatever you want to call it. That being said, they did just drop the first roster update, and this team looks a lot better than it did when I rebuilt them. I don't remember Zach Neto being that good off rip. Same with Logan O'Hoppe. Kenley, I could have swore was like a 70 overall, but apparently he's been going off in real life, I guess. Yeah. Overall, though, very solid. Not really. Very terrible team, I should say. Um, Kyron Paris didn't get like a potential boost or an overall boost, even though he's been pretty good. But yeah. That being said, this is what the team looks like going into year one. They've got Mike Trout. I mean, they've got some solid pieces. They've got two young, potential stars, aging star, and then a lot of decent supporting players. So that being said, let's see if they can do a job and develop. But yeah, I'm going to start simming. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. They trade Brett Carey for Paul Sewald. That's probably not a good deal. They trade Kyron Paris to the Astros for Ethan Pecco. I don't know who that is, but okay. They trade Robert Stevenson for Brooks Raley. Okay. We trade Ryan Noda for Ramon Urias. All right. Urias. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but it's an interesting deal, to put it lightly. And, we trade Logan O'Hoppe for Michael Bush, Jameson Taillon, and Yency Almonte. So we trade a potential starting catcher for the next 7 years for that. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible. That is actually terrible. I mean, yeah, that's just a stupid deal. You traded a good catcher for an okay first baseman, an old starting pitcher, and an old relief pitcher. Like, what are we doing here? All right. We are at the All-Star break, though. Home Run Derby. Obviously, we have no one here because this team sucks. And let's see who our All-Star was. I'm guessing it was Trout, if I had to guess. Unless it's like some random closer. No. Who is it going to be? Nolan? I'm not even going to say it. I don't even know how to say it. So it is going to be Nolan. Nice little Mike Trout here? No. Oh, no, he is here. I forgot they moved in the right field. Wow, he's down 4 overalls, though, which is not what you want to see. If they were smart, they would have traded him, not, what's his name? Not Logan, but it is what it is. Let's just finish out this year. All right, and they had a very questionable draft class. This guy, who was scouted to be pretty good, is not good. Um, yeah, really not a good first draft class that you need. So, let's see how they finish out the year. All right, they finished 72 and 90, which honestly is not bad, except for the fact that they got rid of one of their best hitters, and Nolan is just a beast this year for some reason, hitting 306. Nolan, Mike Trout 5th. All right. So like, not a good year by any stretch of the imagination. Do we have anyone here? Jose Soriano, Yusei Kikuchi. Okay. Anybody else? Jose Soriano, maybe? Nope. Hitters, Mike Trout. He's down to an 86. Yeah, he's not the beast he used to be, unfortunately. What about Zach Neto? No Zach Neto. All right. Awards. Obviously, the batting title goes to Nolan. All right. So not much in our favor, but at the end of year one, this is what the team looks like. I still can't believe they got rid of Logan O'Hoppe. I mean, Jesus, this is bad. This is really bad. All right. It is what it is. I mean, Yency Almonte isn't even in the MLB. Like, that's just a very questionable trade, unfortunately, but it's the one they made. So, that being said, Let's see how the offseason goes. Actually, first, who wins the World Series? The Reds defeat the Rays. Travis d'Arnaud retires. Adios, my friend. Shout out to, oh, I was gonna say. Shout out to Jose Abreu. Is he a Hall of Famer? No. No one in the Hall of Fame. Alright, let's see how the offseason goes. We trade Ben Joyce for Enrique Bradfield Jr. Alright, trade a good bullpen arm for a center fielder. Alright. Alright, we are at the draft lottery. We have the 5th best odds, even though we won 72 games. So let's see. Show me something. Show me the number 1 overall pick, even though they're going to waste it. We fall down to number 9. Nationals fall down. The Mets jump number 12 after they missed the playoffs by about 3 games. Alright. That's crazy. The 2 teams in the World Series both had 85 wins. Wow. That's insane. That is actually insane. We get Freddie Peralta for Jimmy Mota and Christian Moore. Alright. I mean, it's not the worst of deals. Not the worst of deals. But not a great deal. But it is what it is. Alright, this is the team heading into year 2. Did they lose players? I feel like they definitely lost players. I got Jorge Polanco, though. I feel like there was definitely like another 80 in here somewhere. I could be very wrong. That being said, though, this team is not good whatsoever. Yeah, this is a very bad team. Alright, let's see how they do. We trade George Klassen for Stuart Fairchild. Alright. We lose Tanner Gordon to the Rockies. We trade Joe Adell for Joey Lucchesi. Okay. We trade Michael Bush for Tommy Troy. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, we are at the All-Star break. Home run derby. Nobody from our team. Surprise, surprise. Who is in the All-Star game for us? Who is it? Who could it possibly be? Oh, Luis Rengifo. Oh, did they swap teams? They didn't make a trade, did they? I don't think they made a trade, but these two swapped teams. Alright. I think that's probably the only one we're gonna have. Unless, like, Trout decided to be good now. James Wood on the Twins, man. That hurts. Alright, not bad. We trade Zach Neto for Duncan Bean, Blaze Jordan, and Framey De Leon. This is quite possibly one of the dumber trades that I've seen. We traded 25-year-old who's an 87 for 3 very questionable prospects at best, especially when he's having a down year, and we're only paying him. Oh, never mind. The last year of his deal, so I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's a stupid deal. Terrible deal. Okay, not bad. This is a decent draft class. 94 potential out of this guy. Okay. You know, some decent players for the future. I don't mind this. I really don't. Not a bad year for them. They finished 51 and 111. What happens when you trade away all your good players? Freddie Peralta is still decent. I think they only have him for this year, so he'll probably leave in free agency. Wow, this team managed to somehow get worse than when we started. I don't know how they managed to do that. Mike Trout's down to an 81. They should have gotten rid of him 2 years ago, but it is what it is. Do we have anyone anywhere? Freddie Peralta for shutouts out of everything. Alright, Freddie Peralta, are you getting yourself a bag this offseason? 2.9 Pitching war. 3.21 ERA. Yeah, he's getting himself a bag, and it's not going to be from the Angels. I can guarantee you that much. Anyone else? Yusai Kikuchi. Jose Soriano. Pretty sure he's tapped out where he is. Batting war. No one. Wow. Not a single player. Alright. Pretty much sums it up, but yeah, team sucked. Let's see who goes and wins a World Series. Cardinals beat the Mariners. Alright. Shout out to Chris Sale. Yeah, shout out Chris Sale. How many strikeouts did he have? 2,629. Not terrible. Max Scherzer into the Hall of Fame. Good career out of that man. Alright, let's see what they do in the offseason. Trade Jose Soriano for Pablo Domingo. Alright. So Freddie Peralta goes to the Brewers. They didn't re-sign him because why would they re-sign someone that they traded good players for? We trade Ethan Pecco for Noel V. Marte. Alright, that's a deal. Alright, draft lottery time. We have the number 2 odds because the Rockies only won 50 games. Alright. Alright, let's see how far we fall. I'm guessing we're falling to number 6 or 7. No, we stay at number 2. White Sox jump to number 1. Alright. Alright, not bad. Trade Yusei Kikuchi for Johnny Formello. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th one in a row where the team has picked up Johnny Formello. I don't get what's so special about him. This is a team heading into year 3. They managed to get so much worse. So unbelievably worse. This is actually insane. It's actually insane how much they imploded their own roster. Holy. This is hard to look at. This is very hard to look at. Alright. We trade Michael Trout. We trade Mike Trout from Miguel Bleis. Alright, they should have did that 10 years ago. Not actually 10, but you know what I mean. We trade Gunnar Hoglund for Abner Uribe. I actually don't mind that. I don't know how good Gunnar is, but I don't mind that. Alright, it is the All-Star break. Home Run Derby. We don't have anyone. Anyone that used to play for us here? No. Nope, alright. All-Star game. Who did we have playing? No one that we see off rip. Nolan. Wow. Alright, good for him. Anyone else? Highly doubt it. Yeah, nobody else. Alright. Let's go finish out this year. Alright. Not a terrible pick, Matt Staples. Other than that, though, this might be one of the worst drafts I've seen in a very long time. Alright. We finished 50 and 112. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Awards. Tommy Troy won Rookie of the Year. Hitting 210. Okay. I mean, he's up to 77, which isn't bad. Yeah, there's nothing anywhere here. League leaders. I'm guessing we don't have anyone. Not a single top 5. Oh, never mind. Strikeouts. Caden Dana. Tied for 4th. Up to 79. Oh, I lost him. Caden Dana, he's up to B potential. I do like that. 3.64 ERA isn't the worst in the world. Pitching war, I'm guessing Dana's on here somewhere. Yep, 2.8, not bad. That would appear to be it. Alright. Hitting war, do we have anyone? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. Ah, Stuart Fairchild with the 3 war. Not bad. Other than that, though, yeah, no one. Alright. Who wins the World Series? Rangers beat the Phillies. Alright. Alright. Sammy Natera Jr. Shout out to him. Shout out Clayton Kershaw, Hall of Famer. Has to be. He has to be. 3,000 strikeouts. Clayton Kershaw into the Hall. See how the offseason goes for them. We're at the draft lottery. #1 odds by 10 games, which means we're not going to get it. Means we'll be lucky if we stay in the top 3. Right? No, we fall to #2. Alright. Braves jump up 12. Beautiful. Alright, going into year 4. They got Eric Fetty, Johan Oviedo. Yeah, really not much else. Gabriel Arias. Alright. Yeah, this team still sucks miserably. Jimmy Joyce. Alright. We trade Nolan for Daryl Starks. Alright, he better be like an 80 overall at least. We trade Jack Koshinowitz for Vance Honeycutt. Alright. We trade Tommy Troy for Leandro Castro. What in the actual hell is this trade? Vladimir Guerrero for a 62 with C potential and a 51 with B potential. What in the actual hell is this trade? Alright. We trade Stuart Fairchild for Ernest Delgado. We are at the All-Star break as well, so home run derby. No one, not a single person here. Alright, what about the All-Star game? Oh, we traded someone. We traded someone. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Gabe Bentley for Matt Allen. Alright. All-Star voting, though. Do we have anyone? No starters as per usual. Noelvi Marte is our All-Star. Alright. Trade Michael Darrell Hicks for Steven Nieves. Oh, 2 big swings, 2 big hits. This guy's the future. Oh, I can't wait for them to trade these 2 guys for absolutely nothing. And then 3 decent guys who might actually make an impact soon. Or at least these 2 guys might make an impact soon. And then this guy who might develop, I don't know. But 2 great picks. Yeah, 2 great picks. Jesus. English is hard, but wow. All right. They got 2 good ones. Let's go see how they finish out the year. All right, we finished 67 and 95. Let's see. League leaders, Noelvi Marte. 2nd for hits, not bad. Most for doubles. Eric Fetty, 4th for home runs allowed. Alright, pitching war, show me something good. It is not looking good. Eric Fetty, 2.1, Nationals legend. Nationals legend. I don't think that those words can be said. But Caden Dana, 1.7. Okay. Alright, that's it. I don't think we're gonna have any hitters here unless Noelvi Marte did well enough. Noelvi? No, we do not have a singular player here. Alright. Awards, I doubt we have anyone. 2 players, 2nd and 3rd for Rookie of the Year. Which is not bad. Don't mind it. Will Warren. Dude's 28. He's played in 2 separate seasons. Alright. Alright. That's it. Who wins the World Series? Actually, hold on before we go to the end. This is what the team looks like at the end of the year. Wow, it's bad. Did they make some trades that I don't remember? Or am I off by a certain amount of years? Because I could swore they got some other players in here. Alright, this team sucks. Who wins the World Series? Mariners beat the Diamondbacks. Good for them. Shout out Garrett Cole. He retires at a 69 overall. How many strikeouts did he have? I don't think he's Hall of Fame material, unfortunately. He is not. All right. Yeah, let's go see what they do in the offseason. We traded Randy DeJesus for Tyler Phillips. I really hope that wasn't a really good right fielder. Oh my god, that was a really good right fielder. Right? Because there was a closing pitcher and I'm pretty sure an outfielder that were really good. Or was it this guy? I think it was this guy, actually. So I take it back. Actually, hold on. I just want to see what team that guy was on. Alright, no, that guy was ass. Okay, never mind. We're good. I got scared. Alright, continue. Alright, we're at the draft lottery. 4th best odds, which means... I don't know what it means. Could mean we jump up to number 1 or 2. Could mean we fall down to number 7 or 8, but we'll see how it goes. It means we jump up to number 2. Alright. About time. We'll take that. Alright, this is what the team looks like heading into year 5. They picked up Edward Cabrera, TJ Friedl, Aaron... Okay. I mean, they're making an effort here. They should probably call this guy up because he's a stud. Well, they probably not, but they should. That being said, though, I mean, they got the pieces. They have decent pieces. They just need to put them together. So, let's see if they can. Alright, we traded Rio Foster for Zach Thompson. Okay. We lose Brandon Valenzuela to the Red Sox. Trade Sam Bachman for Fernando Vasquez. Alright. We are at the All-Star break. Home run derby time. No one. Anyone that used to play for us? Also a no. A couple of trades right there. None of them from our team. All-Star voting. No starters as usual. Will we ever see ourselves have a starter? Cooper Criswell. All right. Guessing that is our... Oh, no, and Gabe Bentley somehow makes an all-star game. All right. All right, that looks like the only ones that we have, so not ideal. Wow. This guy, I saw the scouting. Take a step back. 84 to 99, 79 to 94 overall. And he's absolutely atrocious. A massive bust in every sense of the word. Yeah, this draft's atrocious. It is atrocious. Alright, we finished 63-99. Halfway through this sim, that is not ideal. This is what the team looks like at the end of the year. I'm assuming we're going to be losing a few of these guys. Estevan, they need to call him up. They really need to call him up. Pretty sure Caden Dana expires this year. He's not going to resign because they don't resign players usually. Abner Uribe, they're not gonna resign him. Yeah, league leaders. Gavin Cross. All right. Anyone else? Aaron Savali, 3rd for losses. Ooh. Aaron Savali had himself a good year. Decent year from him. From the lad. Pitching war. Show me something. Sorry, let's say Hoggin-Smith. 83 overall. Alright. 83 overall at the age of 25 is not bad. Aaron Savali, 2.4. Ryan Weathers, Davis Martin, Caden Dana. Not bad. Batting war, show me something. TJ Friedl, alright. Anyone else? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Nope. Alright. Awards, I'm guessing we didn't win anything. Pablo Domingo wins a Gold Glove at first base. Max Munt. Alright. Alright. Team can field, but they can't do much else. Who wins the World Series? Reds beat the Mariners. All right, so that's the second time they've won it. I'm pretty sure. Shout out Sean Newcomb. No Hall of Famers. All right, let's see what they do. We trade Ronald Morgan to the Nationals for Greg McLeod and Brett France. We trade Vance Honeycutt for Adam Kloffenstein. All right. We trade Anthony Valley for Jonathan Clase. All right. Draft lottery, we have the third best odds. I think it said the Athletics won 48 games. Good for them. Good for them. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, we move up to number 2 yet again. Athletics did win 49 games. All right. Trade Francis Texedo for Steven Villarreal. Johnny Farmelo for Eddie Hernandez. Javier Espinosa for Zaire Hope. Alright, this is the team heading into year number 6. They called up Esteban. They signed Luis Ariz and Xavier Edwards, as well as Osvaldo Bido. Walker Buehler is here as well. I mean, they did make some moves. Let's see if they play out well. I hope they do. So, yeah. We trade Jonathan Clase for Trey Lipscomb. Alright. Noelvi Marte for Harmon Villa. Alright, we're at the All-Star break. Home run derby time. No one. Wow, who's this guy? Yeah, alright, he's a beast. Yeah. Who? Oh, Zach Thompson got traded, but for what? Will Wade for Zach Thompson. I don't know who Will Wade is, but okay. All-Star voting. Xavier Edwards is going to probably be our only All-Star. Tyler Glasnow back on the Rays. You like to see it. Estevan Valdez is here as well. Good for him. How many saves does he have? 20? All right. Noelvi, of course, is having a great year after we trade him. Xavier Edwards, not bad. And of course, we trade our absolutely amazing closing pitcher for those guys. Come on, show me what they look like. I mean, dude, come on. You have an elite closer, and you trade him for a couple of questionable, iffy players. Don't get me wrong, this guy's decent, but come on. Take your wins. Take your absolute stud of a closer and keep him. He's gonna be up to a 95 by next year. This is just a stupid deal. This is why none of these CPU sims ever work, because they draft good players like once every 5 years, and then they trade them for a bunch of dog shit. Like, come on, let's make the CPU smarter, please. All right, and this guy, they had another stinker of a draft. Like I said, they draft one good player every 3, 4, maybe 5 years, and then they trade them for dog shit. Like, come on, we gotta be better with the sim engine here. We finished 78 and 84. Maybe if we didn't trade away all of our good players, we would have made the playoffs, but it is what it is. League leaders, you see them. Let's just take a look at the wars. Damn, this guy's good. Actually, I want to see the saves. Let me see saves. What team did we trade with for him? Must have been the National League. This guy? They must not have used him as a closer after. Such a stupid deal. Anyone from our team? I'm in the National League. My fault. That was kind of stupid. Walker Buehler 2.7. Ryan Weathers, Caden Dana. Edward Cabrera. Alright. Batting war. Xavier Edwards, not bad. TJ Friedel. Alright, nothing else special. Awards. Batting title, Xavier Edwards. Gabriel Arias. Batting title doesn't... Oh, it's Gold Glove. I'm stupid. Hold on. Oh, no. Never mind. Batting title doesn't even make the list for Silver Slugger. Alright. This is what the team looks like at the end of the year. Absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Let's see who wins the World Series. The Rangers beat the Diamondbacks. We got a rematch, and it went the same way. Alright. Who is retiring? Assuming Trout retires this year. I have to take a guess. Shout out to... Damn. Really no one here. Shout out to Jose Altuve. Psych! Absolutely not. Shout out Arenado. Machado, Arenado, Altuve, all in the hall. Alright, good careers for the three of them. We signed someone! We signed Justin Martinez, who we wouldn't have needed if we kept our other closer. Alright, this is what the team looks like heading into year number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is year number 7. This is what the team looks like. They got Justin Martinez. Hopefully they don't trade him. Connor Norby as well. I mean, the team just doesn't excite me very much, I will not lie. I mean, at least these guys are developing, which is good, so... Yeah, that being said, let's see how they do this year. We get Luis Patino for Andre Granillo, Tim Carey, and Nick Hamill. I don't know who any of these people are. Trade Harmon Villa for Owen Casey. Oh my god, Steven Villarreal, who was good, for Julian Aguirre, who they get in every single fucking rebuild. Why would we make that deal? Brett France for Brad Feliciano. Why are we making these deals, dude? We lose Samuel Adelgary to the Giants. Oh my god, dude. Cooper Bowman, Mason Thompson for Justin Martinez. Why? They have a winning record and they're imploding their roster. Ezekiel Duran for Sammy Manzo and Barney Bassett. Like, what are these deals, dude? Holy shit. Home Run Derby. I mean, dude. Why do they always build up a good team and then just immediately blow up the roster for no reason, even when their team does well? Like, this team was 500 going into the All-Star break. They were like 6 or 7 games over 500 before they started making all these deals. All-Star voting, no one, of course. Like, I really do not understand it. Justin Martinez, who was having a great, actually he's going down in overall. But I mean, 2.81 ERA, 27 saves is not bad. Considering you got rid of your other guy, I mean, like, oh, man, it's infuriating. It is infuriating. Ezekiel Duran is our all-star. I just do not see the vision whatsoever. Do not see the vision, but what do I know? It's not like I rebuild teams very simply and very easily in this game, so. We trade Felix Salazar, who we traded like our best closer for, and Daryl Starks, who I'm pretty sure was in that deal, for Giancarlo Cardenas, who I'm pretty sure is actually not bad. Okay, so this isn't like a terrible deal in my opinion, but it's not very good. It's an okay-ish deal, but like now we're trading for luxuries when we traded all our luxuries away for other things. Like I don't get it. All right, draft picks. 97 potential. I can't wait for them to trade him when he finally gets good enough to use. None of these guys will probably be good enough by the time last year comes around, but it is what it is. 72 and 90. This team was 6 games above 500 before the All-Star break. They traded their entire team away and they fell apart. So I don't think they're going to be winning anytime soon. They have all the pieces, but they just can't hold on to them. They just get trigger happy and trade them. I do not understand it. League leaders, you see them. I'm not even going to go through all the stats anymore because they don't have a chance in hell of doing anything. Xavier Edwards wins another batting title for no reason. Dude, 46 RBIs is absolutely atrocious. Like, you're an on-base machine with only 69 runs. Like, that's not good. Um, Rookie of the year, we had the two top guys. Duncan Bean, who is a beast. All right. Who wins the World Series? Red Sox. All right. Shout out Corbin Burns. Definitely not a Hall of Famer. Freddie Freeman. Is Mike Trout not a Hall of Famer? I'm confused here. All right, let's see what they do. We trade Eddie Hernandez and Gregorio Minoso for Dylan Lesko. All right. All right, this is a team heading into year 8. It's a very good roster. I can't wait for them to blow it up before the All-Star break because they're only 6 games above 500 again. Oh man. All right, let's see how they do. We trade we get David Galando for Abraham Toro and Cooper Criswell. We trade Alberto Manuel for JJ Bleday for no reason. All right, home run derby. Surprise, surprise, we do not have anyone here. Shohei Ohtani's still a beast. All-Star game. Anyone of importance from our team? Giancarlo Cardenas makes sense. Felix Salazar, who we used to have. Alright, that's it. Alright, another terrible draft. None of these guys are going to help them enough in the next few years, so this guy might be the only one who gets called up before the end of season 10. 73 and 89. Another mediocre year at best. That's what the team looks like at the end of the year. Yeah, I don't think they have enough, unfortunately. Unless they make a couple crazy signings this offseason, I don't think they're going to be good enough ever. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's just see who wins the World Series. Pirates beat the Rangers. All right. Cameron Eden has retired, unfortunately. Lindor and J Ram. All right. Yeah, let's see what they do. Trade Boston Barrow for Lyle Bellamy. We trade Ryan Fernandez for Tyler Phillips. I thought we had him already. Clay McDowell and Felipe Angeles. Alright. Leandro Castro for Pierre Cazeta and Brian Garcia. Alright, this is the team going into year 9. Doesn't even look like they signed anyone. Jeremiah Estrada, maybe? Or is he here yet? Looks like he's the only one that got Jose Butto. Yeah. Yeah, this team is going nowhere. We lose Tyler Phillips to the Rangers even though we just traded for him. We get Bryce Rainier in exchange for Nick Johnson. Alright. Home run derby. And we have nobody. All-Star game. Who is our one singular All-Star? Probably Cardenas again. Yeah. It's looking like it's going to be him. Oh, Xavier Edwards. Nice. Alright. Those are our only All-Stars, unfortunately. Alright, they get this 97 potential guy, but it's too little too late, unfortunately. Considering next year's the last year, so it is what it is. Alright, 78 and 84. They just missed out. Brewers beat the Athletics. This is the final year. The final season for them to get it done. Is Mike Trout never going to retire? Logan Gilbert retired, but I still haven't seen Mike Trout pop up. Like, is Mike Trout non-existent? Tyler Glasnow's here. Like, where is Mike Trout? Look, I have not seen Mike Trout yet. I'm very concerned. Is he still in the league? Or did he not make the Hall of Fame? Yeah, he's not here, so I guess he didn't make the Hall of Fame. Alright, let's see what they do in the offseason. Trade Jeremiah Estrada for Ramon Curran. We trade Adam Kloffenstein for Harmon Tatum and... Oh, wait, no. We get Harmon Tatum for Sherwood Blackburn and Adam Kloffenstein. Alright, this guy's not terrible. Makes sense considering this is last year. I don't mind this deal. Alright, this is a team heading into the final year. I don't think they have enough to make the playoffs. So I think we're going to find that we are going 4 Sims in a row without a single one making the playoffs. But let's see how they do. We trade Brad Feliciano for Merle Goff. Home Run Derby doesn't matter. We don't have anyone there. All-Star Game doesn't matter. We're 20 games under. We're 40 and 57 or whatever, so not looking good for us. We trade Zahir Hope for a bunch of random players. Trade Henry Rosa. Yeah, it's over. I mean, he's good, but both of this would be a great trade if this wasn't the last year of this challenge. All right, they finished 74 and 88. Another failed CPU sim. This is what the team looks like at the end of the last year. There were so many times where they had the pieces and they just got rid of them all. That being said, we are 0 for 4. I don't know if the CPU is capable of rebuilding a team. That being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.